Hey someone, how you doing? Phil Kell, Lee, how you doing? Jamaica, how you doing? Robert Shaw, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Emma, how you doing? Kevin Lee Music, well done for joining. Good choice, ironing, are you indeed? Oh, that sounds fascinating. How you doing, guys? I've just arrived on my road trip, first port of call, other than the services earlier on. I've just arrived in Bournemouth. Hey, how you doing? Have a great trip. It's going to be good, Rob. Really looking forward to it. Quick watch. Somebody's just gone on the zip wire. So it's a lovely pier here. Really is really nice, actually. The weather's not brilliant, but hey, I've got my warm coat on. I haven't had a cup of tea, but I've had a sandwich, so I'm all right. And I've got the Nikon ready. Let me just detangle myself. Delivered on the BIC on Friday afternoon. It was lovely. Ocean Child, not sure what you mean. That sounds good. Sounds good though. Thank you for the invite of your followers. I always appreciate it. I'm Lee on Solent. Hey, waving. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to wave back to you. So I'm in Bournemouth, which is a lovely seaside town. I thought it was in Dorset, but it's actually in Hampshire. I'm not sure actually, because I googled it very quickly, and it says that it's in the Dorset, Hampshire, kind of right on the border. Nikon, very important to have. Absolutely. Always got the Nikon D800. Image Don, welcome to the SR Pics road trip, the Photographer's Eye road trip, half and half. Yeah, indeed, right on the border, so I've heard. So it's a lovely pier, and I thought I was going to show you around. I've got about an hour here before I'm heading off to another location. Bournemouth International Centre. I see a BIC. It's just up the way. I'm with you now, Ocean Child. Well done. I love your accent. Thank you very much. Look, can you see these people? There's a zip wire running along the beach. Look, and they're zooming along the wire from the end of the pier. Doesn't that look great? Thanks for the ride. Hey, it's going to be good. I don't think I got a time. What a shame I haven't got a time to go on the zip wire, guys. But anyway, it does look really cool, doesn't it? Let's wander around the pier and we'll see what we can find for you. Beautiful beaches. How's the beard? The hair's beard. Let me say a proper hello, Lee, to everyone. I can scare some of you off. The moustache has been waxed for my road trip. The beard has been done. Border seems to change every time, like Christchurch. Yes, I've just found out, actually. It's changing around. So welcome to my scope, guys. My road trip along the south coast down to Devon and Cornwall. First one of a long week that we're going to have, hopefully showing you around. Thank you, guys. Let me just flick this around. Absolutely stunning beaches here. Unlike my usual scoping place, which is West Sussex, it is getting bigger, yeah. Is that a good thing? I think the older I get. Beautiful sandy beaches here. I tell you what, on a summer's day, or even on a day like today, you could just spend all day on this beach. Absolutely stunning. Don't even feel like you're in England at the moment, other than it's a bit overcast and it's a bit wet. But look at that, beautiful. So I thought we'd take a little stroll down the pier. It's free today. Last time I was here, I had to pay, which is fair enough. They've got to raise money. But today it's free, so we've got plenty of time to wander down. We'll go right down to the end, see what we can see. So I've got my Nikon D800, I've got the little zoom, the wide angle zoom, so we're going to see if we can see some photographs as we go along. Always try and do a photograph when I'm out and about. So look, here's the hotels, you're going to see them really clearly now. Are you a photographer? I am a photographer. I've been a photographer for about over 26 years now I've been a photographer, so I'm a photojournalist, I cover stories. Normally people-orientated stories, and this scope will be a little bit more just about the beach and where I'm visiting at the moment. We're all in the garden. Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? Really sunny. But it's not raining, so that's fine by me. So there's some of the hotels. I think this is a big hotel just up here. How long am I away for? I'm going to be on the road for about a week, based in Plymouth, and then we're going to be travelling all round. I still have the Nikon D90 and don't want to give it up. And times for astrophotography. At times effort. Oh, sounds good. Romania. Hi, Romania. Welcome. I love taking photos, but my iPhone's great for photography. Absolutely stunning. And the thing is, it's really easy to use and carry around, unlike the backpack full of gear that I've got with me. Incredible view from that hotel would be amazing, isn't it? Unfortunately, we won't be able to experience that today. We'll go down here. Look, I want to see this zip wire, guys. Will you scope Plymouth Hoe? Yes, I will be. Sol 24, I will be down in Plymouth and doing some scopes. So you're going to do a zip wire? Well, I was considering it. I was considering it. We've walked down the end. Somebody's just done one. But unfortunately, I might not have time. Am I chickening out? It does look quite fun. It's a bit cold for a zip wire. Is there anyone up there? There's somebody up there. Go for it. I should do. They'd make an amazing scope, wouldn't it? Ice cream on the pier. It's too cold. I'm trying to try and fit in as much as I can here because I've literally got an hour here. Hey, Saudi Arabia, how you doing? I am a chicken, definitely. Definitely. I'm not good with heights. I don't fancy dangling off this thing up here much. It could be fun. It would certainly we'll come back in the summertime and do it maybe, huh? When I've got a bit longer. Never too cold for ice cream. No, look at this beautiful Key West Bar and Grill. This looks nice, doesn't it? Reminds me of my pier, the pier that I often scope from. Looks cold to be honest. It is blooming freezing, the wind. But it's still lovely down there. It's dry, which is fine by me. So the zip wire runs all the way down. Let's follow the cables, follow the cables. Does look good, doesn't it? Does look fun. All the way from the end of the pier, all the way down here. All the way across there. It's a nice shot of Bournemouth in here. So there's the town of Bournemouth is there. It does look a bit scary. Let's go down here and see the coastline a little bit. So I'm just wandering around looking for pictures. I want to try and document my road trip as much as I can. So it's a picture from each location. Just come all the way down here and just show you. Can we walk underneath it? Danger, no climbing. Oh, look, there's somebody going up. There's somebody going up. Look, guys. They got their helmet on. Let's wait and see. See, I don't need to do it. We can watch this person do it. Right, let's get a good position. Oh my God, they're going to go for it. Right, hold on. Let's stand over here. And we can be able to hopefully see them whizzing past. Might even see them going. Where should we stand? Should we go about here? There you go. Look, they're climbing up. Get ready for photos. Yes, I should, shouldn't I? Should try and do something. Right, think on my feet. Where should I do it from? I think I might go down here and do it from down here, actually. You're going to go on top of the camera for a second. Right, let's put you on top of the camera. It's going to be fun. Right, I'm going to possibly miss some of your questions here for a second. So you are now going to be seeing the view and the angle of the photograph that I'll be taking, roughly. Are you doing it for fun, zip wire? Ah, I'd love to. I think they are, yeah. But when we arrived, actually, there's lots of people. Let's just do a couple of shots on here. Every photographer should know it really helps if you take the lens cap off your lens before you start on the photo shoot assignment. There's quite a few people up there now. Can you see them? I can count. There's obviously a couple of safety people up there, I'd imagine. But it looks like there's 2 people that are going to go for this. Look at that for timing, doesn't it? It's great. Let's do a couple of shots. It could work quite nicely up there. Let's do a couple of test shots, just see what the light's doing. Very silhouetted. My dad thought the camera was broke because he didn't take off the cap. Look, I've been taking pictures for 20 odd years and I still make that mistake. Don't worry. 2 at once, I think they're going to. So what, look, when they go, we can go like that, like that, like that, and then we'll go all the way down and see. Okay, that's always good to plan out how we're going to shoot this. Now I've got a wide angle on this, but I'll be able to get something out of that. I think just about there. Probably, they're braver than me. It's bloody cold, I know that. Let me put the hood up. Show me how to make a nice picture. I'll certainly try. So what I'm trying to do now here, I didn't know this was going on. I'm just literally wandering around just looking for pictures. They're almost going to be a silhouette on that zip line. That's fine. Ideally, we would have really dramatic clouds behind them. I'm just going to keep an eye on them when they go. So my shot is going to be, I want a nice neutral shot. Yeah, very uncluttered shot. Burst reduces the quality. Yeah, so we're going to hopefully get them when they're about there. Okay, there'll be black blobs, as it were, against that sky. So make it interesting. But I like this structure here. Do you see? So that's the kind of shot. Pretty much as you see it now. I'm thinking about that. Okay? We'll try. We'll see if we can get something. And then I'm going to take you around a little bit along the beach and underneath the pier. Underneath the pier here, there's a lovely photographer. I can't remember their name that I follow on Instagram, actually. And they do some great... Hey, Friendly Oz, how you doing? Welcome. Very 60s structure. It is, very much so, isn't it? Are they going? One person's harnessed up. I can see them. Their teeth are chattering. I'm not sure whether that's nerves or whether that's because it's cold. I'm waiting. We're waiting with bated breath. This could be the longest scope ever while we wait. Let's hope they... Are they going to go for it? They might be. I think they might be. Let's get ready. Right, I can't see your questions for a second, guys. Just want to get this lined up and see if we can get something out of this. Aperture priority will do absolutely fine for that. It's don't need to mess around with the exposure really too much. And I like to take a nice picture. Oh, so do I. It's great fun taking photographs. Now look, the gates are open, so they're going to go any second now. Here we go. I can hear him. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wait. Oh, brilliant. Let's see if we can get that. Brilliant. Look at that. Did you hear him shouting? Wasn't that great? Let's see if I can zoom in. Good shapes against that sky. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's just zoom in and we can show you where they've gone. So they're landing. I'll just move along here a little bit. They're landing all the way down there. There they are on the little runway. Mad. I thought it was... May have to pop down there in a bit. Yeah, Ocean Child, you should do. You can take a ride on that. Do a scope from it. Wasn't that great? That was good timing, wasn't it? It goes on and on forever. Okay, guys, I'm back. So let's go and have a look at the other side. The waves look good today. They do. Nice and calm sea, actually. It's like a trawler or something. It's not a trawler because it doesn't look like a fishing boat, but it's a boat of some description out there. Not sure what's going on over there. I'm scared now. I want to go there. Yeah. Great, isn't it? Let's go for a little walk anyway along this. Love this decking here. It's beautiful. It's catching my eye every time I see it. You see, love the pattern on there. So we might do a shot with that. So we've got a little bit of a fun fairgroundy type ride down the end here. But I think the main attraction is definitely this zip wire. It's great. Still like the way that that's silhouetted, don't they? Hi from Florida, is that FL? How you doing? Make any difference what you take photographs with. It's about seeing the photographs. So I can see a photograph here. See those waves just coming in there. Wanted the Canon T3i. When this go? Film, isn't that? The Canon T? Yeah, it's a nice shot, isn't it? I'm just seeing if I can get down there. Unfortunately, the little pigeon down there. Which model GoPro? So I haven't got the latest one, so I can't sync it up with my iPhone for Periscope, unfortunately. So is it the 3 Plus? Let's just do a couple of shots of this. I can see something here. There's something quite nice. I'm just looking through the camera. You're going to hear the Nikon going off now. Just do a couple of frames there. I kind of like that. I'm thinking black and white, moody black and white, kind of burning all that sky in there. Today's picture could be that. I'm a little wider than you guys. I'm about 17mm on that at the moment. I do like my wide shots. Thank you, Sam. It looks nice, doesn't it? Especially with those waves just coming through there. So wide, yeah, beautifully wide, yeah, really nice. But totally, I'm just totally seeing that in black and white. What Nikon is that? So we'll go down here a little bit. Let's wander. Hey, look, you've got some of the history of the pier here. This looks interesting. The pier goes to war. This old photograph here. Look at that. So I love exploring new places. What's this say here? A diver prepares to inspect Bournemouth Pier during the reconstruction in 1951. Don't know why it's not sharp. There you go. See you later. Thanks for joining me. Thank you very much. See you. Look at that old photograph. Isn't that brilliant? So he's literally got the diving helmet here. Old school diving helmet here. A diving suit. Isn't that brilliant? Loving that. So what else? Tell you some history about the pier. Gun emplacements on the pier. Faced with a very real threat of invasion, military authorities under the command of Major Osborne ordered closure of the pier. The last band performance on the pier took place on the 3rd of July 1940, so during the war, wasn't it? Just the beginning of the war. So the very next day, all structures above deck level were ordered to be removed and gun emplacements established on the entrance. Wow. So there we are, 1946. So during the war, they actually took all the decking down and put gun emplacements down here. You see a boat that's just pulled up there. Doesn't it look different now? Love these old pictures. Beaches were closed to the general public during the war. Amazing. Beautiful. My dad, who's no longer with us sadly, was lived in a place called Lancing, which is in West Sussex, near Worthing, where I often scope from. And he remembers as a boy all the beaches. That's what we fought for. Yeah, freedom, that's right. You know, and everybody else's freedom as well. But well, he remembers as a boy, not here, but on further down the coast, when he was, they used to close all the beaches full of barbed wire, and they mined all the beaches because the threat. Please don't fall. That'd be an interesting scope. So there was this real threat of an invasion. So as a kid, he couldn't go on the beaches. And one day, there was Canadian soldiers down on the beach, and he got talking to them as a young kid, as you do. And they led him through, and they took him down to the sea water. They obviously knew the path through the mines and through the barbed wire. And then when he got home, he told his mum, and his mum had a right fit and told him off. And he said how dangerous it was, and you shouldn't have gone down there. Do you want to see the... Oh, there's so much to show you today. There really is. Do you want me to show you the merry-go-round? Okay, you've got a choice. Here we go. It's voting time, guys. Do you want to see an oldie school fairground merry-go-ride? Yeah, with the horses, wooden horses, just over behind me. On to the right or the left, we can go underneath the pier. Either way, we'll probably do both, but it's your choice. You decide which way SR Pix is going to go. Left, pier, just go pier, or under pier, under pier, under pier. Excellent, under pier. We're winning on the pier. We can see fairground rides anytime, can't we? Under, under, under. Okay. S1 Mom, how you doing? Welcome. We're going to the pier then. Come on then. All the kids around me. There's loads of kids. All the family have come down. Sunday's a good day for getting out with the kids. Oh, it's a Sea Life Centre. I wonder what it was. Let me just show you. They're all going in, but all the kids are coming out with all these funny little toys, you know, of little octopuses and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Swim to the sea. Swim, man, swim. There's little, I don't know whether it's Sea Life Centre. It doesn't say, it looks like, but it's obviously, feeding times of the otters and penguins and sharks. Oh, I didn't know there was otters and penguins and sharks here. Right, let's wander down here. Look at this sand. So anyone who follows my scopes will know that down where I live, we haven't got sand like this. Look how soft and golden this sand is. You can tell you're getting a little bit, you know, further west along the coastline because it's less pebbles. Let's get your shoes wet. Yeah, it always happens on my scope. Watch out for the mines. Yeah, we don't want any of them. I think we're safe. Beautiful pier and sand. It's absolutely stunning. And I think that's going to be my photograph from today. I think we'll try and get a nice photograph of the pier. Hard sand and stones. Look how soft this is. Look, let me show you. Oh, God, nearly fell over again. Look at that. Oh, so soft. It's almost like I'm on a desert island. I tell you what, fair credit to the people and the council and the town council that keep this beach clean because it is absolutely spotless. Okay, it's 2 pictures I can see, guys. You're going to go on top of the camera. 2 pictures under the pier. I promise you we will. Soft sand's lovely. I've already got a ton of it in my shoes. Thank you, guys. One day they won't go to London. You go to London, I'd love to. We'll have to do that. Thank you, Scott. Oh, it's my pleasure. There's a shot here. So this is the little lifeguard beach hutty type lookout post down there. So we're going to go over there a little bit. Lovely old buildings along here. Hard to make sandcastles. Yes, you've got a point there. You probably can't make sandcastles with this sand. It's a lovely walk. Last time I was here, there's a car park. It's difficult to walk. And you can park up here and walk all the way down. Scott, it's awesome. Thank you, Sam, so much. Let's try and get some photographs out of this. So there's a lifeguard station here, which again is quite unusual. You don't have such a splendid structure. It reminds me of a scene from Baywatch or something out in the States. Is that even still going? Am I showing my age now? Just come back down here a little bit. See if we can get a couple of photographs. So there's a kind of a picture here. I kind of like. Where's Pamela Anderson? Yeah. That would spook us if she suddenly arrived and the music starts and there she is running along the beach. So there's a picture here. Somebody's going to be flying that kite and just see, always looking as a photographer. So just in front there, there's somebody just setting up a kite. So I'm thinking once the kite's in the air, it might make an interesting photograph. It's quite nice just with the people against that water line there as well. So I'm focusing on the lifeguard station. You can't see it probably in the shot. You may be able to see the roof. The kite's going up, which is a nice shot. So I've got all this in here. Again, for some reason, I'm in a black and white mood today. This feels like it should be black and white. Tide's going out as well, which looks quite nice. Let's see if we can do something here. Ah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Sometimes there's little detail shots here as well. Just see here. That's nice. Looks lovely on the wide. That looks really nice. Let's just come back a little bit. So I want to show the area. I want to show where I am. I want to show the sand. All those things that we've just learnt about and we've seen. So there's probably 2 shots here. Keep an eye on the kite because I don't want to get that on my head. But there's a shot there, down low, wide. A couple of pictures there. And then in tight, about there. Let me try and show you on the iPhone. there, down low. Any Baywatch babes there? I haven't spotted any yet. I think they'd be freezing. There's a little shot here as well. Let's do a couple of frames. Taking too many pictures, stuck in my shot. So, did you study photography? No, I haven't studied photography. My father was a photographer, so I'm second generation. We just watched this young family flying up this kite. That's nice. Lovely. Really, really nice. Me neither. Isn't that great? There's my picture. There's today's picture. See if we can do it. See, I'm just going to talk and take pictures, guys. Just get that high kite up. There. Lovely. That'll do me. There's my picture, guys. Let's have a little look at that. See if we got it. Okay, let's have a little look. Good sound, the Nikon sure is. There's my shot. You heard, I take a lot of pictures. I really overshoot stuff. There. Just wanted to get that kite in that sky. So we're going to go underneath this pier. There's definitely some pictures there. I love these two dogs. You see the two dogs running around in the water there with their owners. We're going to be quick here because I want to do a shot of them with the pier. So we're going to get quite close. I might stop talking for a second because there's definitely a shot here. I can see it. It's going to happen any second now. Just watch for a bit. It's quite nice. Go down in the water as well. You've got to go, Susan, is that? Go under, take a picture. Yeah, there's definitely some shots here. The dogs as well. Look at these two dogs. Beautiful. Black lab and a golden retriever. They're both two labs. Let's see if there's something here. There is something there. Oh, just shame they're not a little closer. Might still be something there. Determined that I didn't wear my wellies because I thought, no, I won't be anywhere near the sea today. And look, now I'm down in amongst it every time I go to the beach. Okay, let's do something here. So it's unusual. See how the structure's different from the other piers that I've. So it almost looks like concrete construction here. Interesting underneath there. Imagine, I don't know how far the tide goes out here, but that can make some great pictures underneath there. Keep playing football behind me. Try not to get. It's quite nice with the guy looking over there now. There. So I'm still looking from a picture. I think I'm going to go underneath this pier. Dogs heaven. Look at this little dog running around here. Look, it's got a little ball. The ball's nearly bigger than the dog. Brilliant. Yes. So I shoot everything in RAW. Okay, RAW and backup on JPEG. 2 cards on the D800. So it's a beautiful way to work. If I've got to do a lot of processing with it, then I would go to the RAW because you've got a lot of latitude with the exposure down there. If you haven't, now this is nice here, look. Some shots here. Just go here. So I'm wider than you, I'm about 17 now. So aperture priority is my favourite setting on the camera. It's absolutely stunning, works really, really well. And you can think more about the images than exposure. If you want to shoot manual, fine, shoot manual, there's no problem with me. But like I say, you tend to work quite quickly the way that I work. There's a shot through here as well. Just time that. See if those people just walk out there. That looked nice. Okay, we'll keep wandering. There's a picture here and I haven't found it, which annoys me at times. See if we can keep the signal. There's all that decking I was telling you about. Maybe that's my shot back there. Tell you what, if you're local to Bournemouth and you've got a lovely sunset, come down here and do a sunset because that would be beautiful at this pier. I kind of like the fact that it's dull and overcast. In the UK we get a lot of light like this. There's a hot air balloon. I think they put it up especially for me. Can you see it? I love Bournemouth. I was going down here. I arrived and I said to my girlfriend, there's a hot air balloon over there. Be back, I'm going to find you to follow. Okay, Tracy, thank you. That'd be really good. This is nice underneath here. I must be honest, I do follow somebody on Instagram, and I'll give them a shout out because I can't remember their username. I'll find them, and they do some lovely photographs underneath here. It's a shame the iPhone's just burning that out. I kind of like those curves, lovely, aren't they? Going all the way over here. We've still got sound and visual underneath here, because if you have, we're going to get a photograph here. We've got about 5 minutes left before I need to stop this broadcast and get back in the car and move on. I can see hearts coming up, so this is going to work. So let's try and get something in there. Right, it's a person to my right now. Dodgy when you print, yeah. Remember, I got a lot more latitude than you have. So we're going to, so a meter for the highlight, okay? Meter for the light. We're not bothered about losing anything in the darkness. We can, well, I'm telling a lie. You can tweak it a little bit. You want a little happy medium. But I'll probably, hopefully, have enough information just to pull out of there. I'm thinking wide and I'm thinking there. It's not quite what I'm after. It's quite a nice shot there, actually. It doesn't work. Stick with me, guys. We'll get something here. Kid with the football's quite nice. Let's do something here. So I'm rack that now to the wide, okay? 17mm, just to get plenty of distortion in the shot. Bitcoin's great for putting out details here, especially on the neffs. We're shooting raw, and I know I've got about a stop, if not a stop and a half, to pull out that detail. So you can see all it here, and it's nice textures. Wet, dark, and goodness me, yeah, loving hearing your internal thought process. Thank you. I hope it kind of means anything. I'm just trying to look, really. Still, there's something here. I'm going to be late, and I am. It's not going to happen at 1 o'clock because I'm not leaving this spot until I get my picture, and it's not quite there. So all I'm doing at the moment, okay, is I'm just looking. I'm thinking, okay, there's a picture here with somebody walking here. So there's some people walking down there. I want to fill this space with some life here. There's a shot there. I almost like the empty, the seagulls just flying in there. That's quite nice. Well timed, or pigeons, not sure what they were. Love the curve. Okay, girlfriend's left a message now, probably saying, where the hell are you? As usual, are you scoping again, Scott? You're not underneath the pier, she's going. I bet you're underneath that bloody pier. And there's a shot there as well. The people are distracting me a little. Just off there. I like the isolation. There's me saying I want nobody in it. I've gone from wanting somebody in the shot to nobody in it. It's odd. Get back to the car, Ramsey. Yeah, that'd be about right. Let's wander down to the wet sand and see if we can do something there as well. She understands. She understands what I'm like, a pain in the ass most of the time. So let me just alter that. So on aperture priority, what I'm doing is I'm just toggling, for want of a better word, toggling the exposure plus and minus. So I'm now about a minus 0.7, about -1 on the exposure, okay? And that's just keeping the sky in here. Sorry guys, bracketing it, yeah, exactly. Keeping the sky in there, and I've just got a little bit of definition in here as well. I don't know why I'm taking so many pictures. You'd think I'm at the athletic stadium or photographing soccer, wouldn't you? There. Sometimes I often will think as I'm taking pictures, it's all part of the process. You've got to get the brain in gear. I'm going with that, guys, good or bad. There's one shot here. These pigeons, 2 seconds, like me, spray, yeah, exactly. You get something in the end. See if we can do something with these pigeons, and then I've really got to go. I'm so going to be in trouble. That'll do me. Okay, guys, I'm done. Mad! Love it though. Good fun. Hey, digital is great after the transparency. I'm going to wander back up here. We're going to go and find a safari photographer saying that it always shoots aperture priority too. Excellent. It's not just me, Ollie. Excellent. I've been on about aperture priority for years. It's a beautiful setting. It really works. Just tweak that. You know, you want everything in focus, just do it. Got my shot. I love it. Use histogram. No, never. Yeah, I do. I did a little flicker on the highlights. That's on histogram. Shoot mainly manual. Something that I should do more of. I used to everything. Do you know the best place for exposure meter if you're shooting manual? Top tip. Came from my father years ago. Okay, show you it. If you ever want to worry about exposures, you come to a situation you want to expose for something. If you're photographing people, this is your top tip. Take a meter reading off your hand. Okay. Meter reading off your hand will give you a nice even tone, okay? You can bracket it from there. You can be in outside, inside, wherever. Meter reading off the hand, you've always got it with you. And then you set your exposure. Go taking photographs. Middle grey, exactly. Works very well. Top tip, there you are. See, I'm giving you tips as well. Not only am I late, I'm giving you tips. My father was one of the best photographers. Grey cards, exactly. I prefer the hand. Don't have to carry anything with you. Always got it with you. I'm talking film now, yeah? Talking 35mm film. But in theory, it'll work. Spot meter, yeah, you're better. Listen, guys, I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. I'm going to go and get in trouble now. I might have to buy her a cake or something. Thanks, Scott. See you in Corfe. Maybe, hopefully, Corfe Castle. Thank you. I've enjoyed it. It's been fun. That's it, guys. I'm going to empty my shoes of sand. Find my girlfriend. Hi, Super Duper Mike. I've really got to go. Sorry, bait. Thank you for the great scope. And I want to see you all back over the next course of the week. See you later, guys. Thanks for flowers. Was probably a good idea, Patrick. We're going to set up a GoFundMe for flowers, please. Send me all your money so I can buy some. See you later, guys.